I am probably going to be favoring Nigma Galaxy for this game, number one. Not just on name, but the draft as well. Seems pretty solid. And Pango as well. We know how good his Swashbuckle and Shield Crash are, but they've got quite long cooldowns when you've got things really early on. So Mikey, he made sure to go into the inner fire early on, just so that he could get that range creep absolutely secured for himself.
Yeah. Talking about getting secured, First Blood is there. Goes towards RMN at the top lane. They are able to successfully bring down Hellscream on the Rubik, and now it just feels like a hell of a lot of wasted time from these two supports inside Nemiga. Although, it looks like they're going to attempt like a fake back situation. They're still here. Maybe they might try and make another play onto it.
Possibly, but they got to make shit happen pretty soon, right? And they're going to.
Yeah, they got him.
Lane. Yeah, ending up to getting it down, but like it's.
Imagine like you just walk into a big camp and you get like four times long cast.
Pretty much.
That
Rambles once again by GH. The thing that I really was saying about this patch is that it looks like they'll be able to get a kill onto the Doom, most likely.
very close. Yeah, Yuma pops the ult for the speed boost. Very nice. Yeah, that is very true.
With the black hole available on this bottom side, and it looks like they really want to make a play here on Nigma, but there's a bit of a response here from Nemiga. Great place to be able to fight around as well.
Yeah, Tombstone in a perfect spot. MC completely separate. He is dead. RMN as well just gets ran down. What a fantastic counterplay coming out from Nemiga to shut down this sort of rotation coming through.
But weight of like stronger early game is just going to favor Nigma Galaxy soon-ish, right? But you're playing for the Midas. You're playing for these later timings, and I think as long as you've got that probably one of the most efficient items for a Faceless Void to be able to play around with in that Midas with the attack speed. Plus, oh, that's a big kill.
Wow.
To be able to claim onto Mikey.
That is really big. But, you know, unfortunately we didn't get it this time. Maybe we might see that in one of the next games, perhaps. Only time will tell.
Such a talented player. They're brawling over the Wisdom Rune on the top side right now. It looks like poor Mind Control might be the one to suffer. Yeah, he can't fight around this.
Oh, Black Hole! That's fantastic! Grabs onto the two supports, deleting any sort of help coming through. MC will still die, but Nemiga, they might take some heavy losses for this. Even Yuma getting involved, but he's so slow for the zombies, he can't get on top of people to actually get the damn kills. RodjER now stuck in the trees. There's going to be the Chrono. Where's the damage coming through? There's literally none right now. But even still, so many zombies on this damn Slark. He just can't survive through it. Literally nobody there to deal with the Tombstone, and that is why they won that fight so easy. But Violence Courier just died with the Hand of Midas on it, which is really bad.
It did. That'd be busted. There would be no reason to buy Battle Fury or anything like that anymore. Just go to the friggin' Midas.
And Mikey trying to solo the Roche, but Nemiga realizes it's coming. They're trying to shut this down, but the rest of Nigma Galaxy are just making space. So at least guaranteed that this goes through. Maybe there might be a drive, but Melrini actually gets him killed!
Oh no!
The swashbuckle into the Roshan Bass! He was not prepared for that. And now this is going to be a race to who can actually get the Aegis, but it looks like the call from Nigma Galaxy is just to run away! An absolute disaster there!
Yoink!
Oh my days! What a time to get bashed by Roche.
You know there's no reason for all these Nigma players to be coming around this spot unless there's someone to Roshan, right? Yeah. It's not revealed, it's pretty obvious where he is, so yeah, very nice next level play coming there from Malrine to be able to scout that one out, and he even gets them the Aegis to be able to play around with as well. Yeah, he's the most impactful player so far.
He really has been doing a fantastic job. Meanwhile, there is going to be the Black Hole on towards Vazya. They back off and let the dots do their work. They get the kill. But Malrine, he doesn't need to play very aggressive here with this Aegis. He gets stuck in a really awkward spot. There is going to be the Chrono as well, which is guaranteed to grab on towards the Enigma, but it looks like maybe Nigma Galaxy, they want to continue fighting right now. Malrine might get caught out. Yuma
strong.
Into the backlines, he's onside. Violent doesn't have the mana to run away, and the quick burst come through, they take him out. Also finding Hellscream. Malrine does TP away successfully, so at least they do keep the Aegis intact.
Of course, a little bit from the Ancient Black Dragon as well, but you can see what Yuma is capable of doing when he just gets a free fight to be able to go in and just have no cares.
Yeah, it really can. Just when you freely hit people as a Slark, just build up all those Eshin ships. Feels real good. Oh,
trouble here.
Yeah, Malrine, he's already used his abilities to like farm the creeps. There's no way for him to run away. And there goes his Aegis advantage. Very nice.
Yeah, they'll have to back off though. The real big thing that I'm going to be looking at next for Nigma Galaxy is, you know, with this Helm of the Overlord, how aggressive are you looking to get? Is it really just around getting Mikey into his own Aghanim Scepter and then full on going, or can we afford to do that. It's going to be another pickoff.
Yeah. Mikey, death number 5 for him. Just gets caught out.
Yoinking it.
I mean, is there a specific item which Mikey needs and then he can become that scary frontliner, or does he need like multiple items at this stage?
Oh, he needs multiple items for sure, and he's never going to be like, ooh, that's a pretty big pickoff. He's never going to be the one, right? He's going to be an integral part of the team fight. See if they're going to be able to respond to it. But Mikey, he's finished it up now. He's got it coming out to him on the courier, so you've got a little bit of extra control, and I mean, it's really just going to be now on RodjER.
Yeah. So much he's able to do is Hellscream does get picked off. Maybe they didn't actually spot that smoke in the end, because they just walked straight into the open arms of Nigma Galaxy, even going to get the grab on towards Vazya. Taunt is there to guarantee the kill. And right, now we're starting to see Nigma Galaxy's building up some more momentum, getting control of this game yet once more.
I mean, they're making the most of it right now, but can they continue it?
Yeah, that is the key. It's all about, you know, once you get momentum, that's nice, but it's about keeping it in order to actually use that to get the win at the end of the day. He's actually poking onto Violent right now. Mikey jumps forwards with the life breaker, taunt him up, but the right click's just coming through. So much damage with the Doom on top of him. He just ticks out to the dot. Absolute disaster moment. Now MC also core control from Malrine. He's got a DD, but that means absolutely nothing in this situation. 2 cores dead. Maybe even a support add-on. Oh, trying to go for a solo, and he gets him! GH, you absolute Chad. What a demon. Soloing down Violent. And now,
even going into the enemy base. Buy something. Buy something. He's trying to force TPs back. I mean, he'll die, but, you know, forcing 2 TPs back means that, you know, they're not in a position to potentially make a more aggressive play. We know that Roshan's up as well now.
Yeah, definitely caught him by surprise there. I mean, it's happened, it's just happened a few times, you know, like pubs and stuff. So maybe the choice is to shove the top wave. The rest of Nigma Galaxy are coming in to link up with this and maybe find a kill.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bait, him being up here. They're going to be able to get the backstab.
Yeah, quick jumps in from Yuma. Got the grab onto RodjER. Multiple 4-stars to break in the leash. The Terrorize will cancel the TP out there for the Rubik. So it looks like both supports do end up dying there for Nemiga. And this will be the tier 2 dropping for sure. Might even try to go. Oh, Malrine's courier was just AFK in the middle of the wave. Okay.
Sure.
Interesting.
Be a little careful here next to the Tormentor.
Oh,
He's actually the one that's going to be able to claim the Aghanim shard for himself. That's quite poor, but not so much anymore.
Oh, maybe it's found a solo kill to Malrine. It's a lot of damage coming through. Anymore. Get it. Nice. All right, and then
it's certainly not what you're expecting, right? When they've got this full-on push with Eidolons, with Inner Beast, with Helm of the Overlord creep. So I think their time is now, right? I mentioned before, their win condition is killing the Pangolier because it just takes away so much of their team fight. And if you're waiting for next Roshan, Pango's just going to have buyback again.
Yeah, that is very true. And giving him the buyback just give plenty of opportunities for Nemiga to make some decent plays. Meanwhile, Yuma maybe found a grab onto Vazya. Actually, no, it looks like Nemiga wants to try and make some sort of counter play. There is going to be the black hole locking down on towards the Pangolier. Ruined and feared onto the face of the void, so we can't even do any sort of chronosphere to counter this out, but still Malrine is okay.
Oh, that's a huge chrono.
Onto 3, perfectly placed, smashing onto Yuma. The Slark is dead. Doom as well onto Malrine. Slark buyback. He's coming into this fight. He can TP straight into the middle of this.
Violet, what are you doing?
He's just cliffed himself. He's stuck. Maybe he's going to get away. Yuma, though, does not want to let escape with this one. The ATOS and GH denying the retreat. He is on as well. And can Nemiga try and get any sort of counterplay? Marine focusing on towards GH. Yuma, though, constantly poking and prodding. Can't find the kill to this Pango as RMN just loses his life instead. But Yuma can at least take away RodjER. The slows there from the Fusel Blades. Meanwhile, Vazya gets a solo actually onto MC off to the side. And it's just a Slark on his own. He's certainly going to try to. Gets the purge. He's slowed continuously. He has a leap. But he's going to run away.
Oh, get the gem.
He wants to. Can he find it?
Oh. Oh,
the reach creep.
Reach with your little blade.
He's getting it. Hey.
It's not the lucky shot to be able to play around with. I think he's still holding on to a Blightstone as well on that Pango. Gonna need to be pretty quick here because they have not really dealt with that top lane too much.
Oh yeah, MC's getting pretty much an entire lane all to himself. Here comes GH, nice terrorize. Just trying to delay this Roche for as long as possible, down to half HP. It looks like Nemiga aren't even going to fully commit for it right now. MC, he could go for a second set of barracks. He can just do whatever the hell he wants. We want Mikey jumping on in. There's going to be Doom on towards the Husker. Forces him to disengage, but no further follow-up. Trying to TP out. He's okay. The black hole completely whiffed. And the Husker still dies in the fountain.
It prevents healing, Doom. You don't heal anymore in the fountain.
Oh my day. That is an absolute disaster.
My controls. Simple Dota. Hit, hit.
Yeah. A couple of TPs coming in. So that maybe there could be a numbers advantage there inside the Roche pit. MC TP's out, and looks like Nemiga have had to just sort of give up on this objective altogether. It looks like they're still trying to get it though on the side of Nigma. Like they're trying to kill it before it moves.
They're roaring it.
Okay. They're slowing it, they're rooting it.
And
it's gonna be close.
Boys, kind of waiting. Is the Bramble stopping him?
Over stun. I think they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it.
Oh, or are they? It's so
They'll
close.
do it. They'll do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dying on
That's pretty next level. I mean, poor Nemiga, they're just waiting there, and it's 40 minutes and 20 seconds, and like, where the hell is RodjER? No more BKBs, no more halberds, no more any sort of weird items to be able to get away from this Doom. He's reached level 25, he's full greeted out, and he's got a second one as well, with that refresher freshly picked up by Vazya.
Yeah. Double Doom always good. Oh, they found MC. He tried to get the Doom off, but unfortunately, the cast animation is just too damn long, and he will get ran down. His whole army gets cleared off. But it looks like Nigma Galaxy, they will actually carry on taking this fight. As Yuma getting on top of RodjER, forced him to use the 4-star with the Tombstone.
Grab ally.
Laying it down. Mikey, he's going to get caught. I think he was doomed yet again. He's man-fighting versus the Faceless Void, though. Tons of damage. Going to be okay. He tries to zip away with the TV, but that's cancelled. To come in with the second life break. That is why the refresher shard was in that man's hands. Fantastically used. And Yuma trying to clear this up right now. To see who can grab. Buyback actually forced out on both Husker and Violent. A very expensive fight from either side. Jumping onto Yuma yet again. And I
don't want to use the Chronosphere though. Not when he's still got that Aegis. So I'm not.
So, Scythe picked
Guys,
well.
I think I saw Nigma getting pretty close towards this one as well, unless I'm mistaken. Holding on to a lot of gold at the time. Even Mikey heading towards an AC, it seems. So that's going to make the objective taking just that much simpler. He would have died if he did not have Boots of Travel too. That's so rare for having an item this early.
Yeah. It worked out in the end. Well, Doom on towards the Slark. He's in danger. He needs some help right now, but this is not going to come. He will fall. No one there from the side of Nemiga to actually make any difference. Chrono as well, locking down, but fantastically placed black hole. It makes some space for Mikey. Maybe he can survive this. Terrorize as well. Land on the
He's still alive.
He's alive. He's hitting them down. RodjER is dead. Make that another one. He does manage to time walk away, but another life break forward. He is gone down for 2 minutes. And like you said, because that's a die back, Yuma says, I'm buying back, guys. Let's just end this game now.
Absolutely. He's going to be able to join the boys immediately, and really there isn't anything that they can do to be able to stop this. They had to use multiple Dooms to be able to even get that into a decent enough position for themselves, and I think they might just go for Mega Creeps, but they can very easily just look to try and end this game.
Maybe we just found a grab on towards Vazya right now. Brawl, though, also connecting onto Maureen, controlled up from the side from Vice. He's able to get the roll up, able to disengage for now, whilst Mikey does finish off that Doom, but the buyback is there. See if they can hold on to their base. They will get the finish on towards MC. Maureen able to retreat back on in. Actually, he's caught outside of the fountain right now. He can't escape too much control. Swashbuckle off to the side, but another harpoon drags him back in. Another item which doesn't care about Lotus Orb.
It might be a bit of cope, but I mean, they're somewhat delaying it, right? They haven't been megaed yet. The game isn't over. You've got a buyback on the Pangolier, but they are hitting tier 4.
They just want to go for it. There is going to be a Doom, but the BKB was just in time for Yuna trying to disengage. Mikey also jumping into the back lines, attempting to make space for this Slark as much as possible. I think even if Mikey dies right now, he doesn't mind. As long as if Mikey or Yuma is still alive, he's doing so much work on his own. But eventually the Husker falls. Yeah, now you've got to question the choice to go for the tier 4s rather than just securing Megas, right? They could have had a clear objective, but just trying to be greedy and end of the game faster than they could. But maybe they can get RodjER.
Be careful.
This is pretty big too. Yeah. Very
You
nice.
have two people that are dead for 80 seconds. I mean, again, though, the thing is, the lanes are just in such a horrible position.
Trying to see if anyone on the side of Nemiga was come here to farm, maybe, whilst he had this double damage, but not going to be so lucky in that regard. Instead, the tier 2 will end up falling down. MC's got to be careful, he doesn't get caught out of position. They're just waiting for him to step out, and there it is! The jump, the stun, the doom. MC, he's a goner. He's actually able to get the BKB off and try to run himself away, but Violence is going to chase after him and find the kill. Marine as well, controlling up GH. Scythe,
He'll be fine.
no damage. How did MC manage to get the BKB? I thought he got doomed and then he BKB.
Must have just been a split-second thing that he was able to get off. Look how much respect they're giving, not even wanting to go for the last little hit onto the tier 2 tower. As for the strength of RMN, he's been able to land, you know, a couple of pretty good black holes so far this game. Of course, he whipped one, but yeah, you gotta miss all the shots you don't take.
That is very true.
That's another good one.
Go for it. Ooh, he's gone. No buyback. Down for 90 seconds. RodjER's going to die. Yuma was like, I'm not even going to waste time finishing off this Undying. I want another kill. And is going to secure the grab here on towards Hellscream. At least the supports have buyback. But is that going to be enough to hold high ground? High ground isn't coming. Full minute without the Faceless Void. It's going to be do or die right now here for Nemiga. See if they can try and push this game a bit longer. See if they can get the win.
Got to buy back on the Ruby.
They're going to jump into it. He's able to get his ult off in time. There's no doom to come out there, as well as the immediate life break as well. He still can't get the ult off. There it finally is. Mikey now getting controlled and will actually get denied point blank by GH. Didn't want to give him anything. And now the counterplay for
Stolen Raw.
Big one to get. Stump from RMN, just holding back the Pango. Still, the Rax is exposed. 20 seconds without the Faceless Voids. Can they at least get Megas?
I think they should be able to. They've got way too many units just doing it on its own.
The double cap. Oh, well, actually, maybe the grab onto the Pangolier as well. Gets forced up in towards the Bramble Maze. He is stuck. He is controlled. He is dead. Down for 2 minutes. Vazya is going to be the same. And now this could very well be GG. Two of the cores inside Nemiga gone without any buyback.
I mean, 5-man chrono. That's the only thing you can play around with it. He's even getting hexed.
Oh, another
Drag
control.
back. Top Hellscream. Nice use of the Aghanim Shard there, but it's just way too many creeps. 6 catapults running out.
Oh, he just gets deleted in a second. I think there was like 3 Cypher Vice or something on Nigma in the end. Just endless control. And ends up being a pretty nice win for them. Started off a bit bumpy, but definitely recovered.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in my eyes, this is the way that the outcome that I was expecting in terms of Nigma being able to take the W, just because they had a draft that does things.
New patch, new crazy things happen.
We'll see.
We'll see how it does perform. Looking forward to actually seeing how it is executed at the end of the day. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be absolutely nuts for sure. There is that first rotation from Hellscream into the mids. Obviously the top roll forward. They got the connection. TP also coming in from the Marcy. See if we can actually help him out right now, but it's not going to be fast enough. He will still die, and the toss actually throwing him away from the tower.
Yeah.
So Malrine, he gets away scot-free. Yeah, so as soon as that sort of push away is gone, can play very aggressive. We see on the minimap, it looks like Phoenix is going to try and steal away Wisdom Rune. GH going to try his best to secure it, and he does manage to grab it. Although it does cost him his life. Worthy sacrifice at the end of the day.
Worth.
Space created, you know. But he goes, hey, like I said, jump in aggressively from Mikey. Malrine's going to try and turn this one around, but there is going to be help from
really well.
Yeah, perfect rotation from him. And I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a counter tip.
You got level 6 up on the Bloodseeker. Maybe just need to... Okay, they just want to keep this Siege Creep alive for as long as possible. They want to make sure if Primal Beast comes back that he's going to get punished. It might be Mikey that gets the punish.
Yeah. RMN tosses him away, but actually Mikey jumps off the side with the cookie as well from GH. So much mobility. Mikey is away and scot-free. Meanwhile, RMN getting controlled up, but Yuma getting involved with the fight. There's going to be the rupture. This is going to be the kill onto Malrine. Fantastic grab, but he's still so speedy because RodjER, he's also dead.
That was just such a great combination of skills being used in that mid lane, right? Like you had the rebound into the throwback onto the Huskar to be able to bring him back to safety, who then life breaks in even deeper, and it just was perfect. Poetry. motion coming through, and you see Vazya, as soon as that rupture's used, he realizes that he's got the safety net to be able to run in, but probably wasn't expecting this TP from Mikey.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, he TP'd. Oh no, he dies. I thought he TP'd, then he just disappeared. Oh, there was no death animation. Hero just vanished. We want GH. He will just die. Sunder aggressively to secure it. Maybe they could even get MC right now. He's very low. I'm just going to try to.
Duel him?
This is risky. Does he get it? Well, he gets the kill. Doesn't get the duel, but doesn't matter. Maybe that's going to cost him his life, though. It's not. Well, nicely played.
Should be able to TP back if he really wants to, but I think he doesn't want to leave this side of the map. It's a bit of an awkward position for him to be in, where he doesn't want to TP because it's just going to result in way too much farm going away. That damn TB illusion, though, just cutting off any sort of avenue for him to come back. And they're probably going to be able to get a kill onto the GH because of the indecision from mind control.
Yeah, caught between the two towers. Nothing he could do in response there. It's currently only a few hundred gold ahead, but you know, this is early days TB. The illusions aren't that strong to just go and farm on their own. But eventually he will be a real problem. Although Malrine makes his rotation, but the Sentry Ward is there. Mormon's Kiss is coming through, the immediate duel as well. Is this enough damage to get the victory? No, it's not, but maybe they can still actually get the kill, especially with the rupture there from Yuma. They do take him down.
Oh, is he going to get away?
The Exo, he just TP's out, although Mikey, he says, I don't want to run. He jumps in and actually gets punished super hard. Now Yuma, he's just going to get ran down from Vazya yet again. The ghosts are chasing after him. He's trying his best to avoid him, juking around, but he just can't run fast enough. He does still die.
And this is the thing I was talking about in the draft, right? So your success is going to be those creeps. Are they going to be able to stop this? Is the big thing. And get the sense that they know what's going on.
Yeah, they did this in game number 1 and it did work out. See if they can do it for the second time. Because actually it looks like he's going to be distracted by MC. Yeah, he's delaying them all. The Mormon's Kisses actually gets cancelled pretty prematurely. So MC will still die. But it doesn't really matter. It was just offering his life to guarantee the Aegis into the hands of Mikey. So, victory in their eyes.
I'd love to see RMN's skill build as well. You know, he went 1-2 to be able to start, and 0 points in the sidekick. Come on, my man. This is what I wanted to see. Vazya coming through.
Oh dear. Maybe for some reason he thinks it's enough. He's just completely ignored that, but poor old Yuma just gets ran down, caught out of position. Like I say, he just wanted to waste time until he can get his farm on the go, but he keeps getting found.
That's why mind control doesn't have any dual damage, no sidekick.
Yeah, I mean that's a big range, 2,500 as well for the bonus. That is massive. Although RMN getting controls, but what a fantastic counterplay. Duel into the life break, more than enough to bring down the TB.
They'll kill themselves if you just are able to get the duel onto them with the blade mail, so why not?
Yeah, it's, you know, I think, you know, normally the LC was generally considered a counter to a TB, but I didn't care about it. MC will get completely dumpstered here. 3 people on top of him with the Exo popped. Let's see if Nemiga can actually transmute this into a tower push or not. The creeps aren't
seem like
too
it.
far by, yeah, a bit far away.
They just wanted to guarantee the kill as to get away on Malrine. I think that's generally okay. I don't... Oh.
Okay, they actually want to take the fight themselves right now. Jumping from RMN. Cancels the pulverize. Perfectly timed. The BKB from Malrine. But still, a lot of damage done onto him. He has to disengage. Vazya is here. Does actually manage to push him away. The speed boost coming in from the jump, but the Sunray is enough to get the kill.
That's a good egg.
Coming through. Yeah, he's going to time it perfectly. The control, the stuns. He is a goner. Big play from Nemiga. But Nigma Galaxy on the hunt for a play of their own here with this smoke.
I mean, TB's on his own a little bit over to the right-hand side. They don't quite see him yet. He's right on the edge of the vision.
He's out there. Let's see who they find. Smoke's about to break onto RMN. Runs immediately into
RodjER.
There is going to be the duel. Not going to be an egg for this time for sure. Marine trying to make some work happen, but he just takes so much damage himself. The Primal Beast doing everything he can, but he will also fall. Violent turns up, but it feels like the fight's already over. Vazya has to run away with the Exo. Yuma is fast enough to outpace the Ghost this time. So yeah, it looks like the call from Nigma Galaxy is just to let him have it.
They got to get something out of this. If you're going to expend 2 buybacks for it, then you got to get something in exchange. Looks like they're not going to completely freely give this one up. I mean, RMN has been on point with those rebounds so far. Oh, the damage!
Oh, they nearly just blew up Vazya straight away. At least The old Bloodseeker's going to be able to finish off the Death Prophet at least. Egg is there, just trying to make things Violent, attempting to finish off the Roche. Fantastic egg placement. Who is on the floor? Violent does manage to get it. Hellscream guys to respond, so does Yuma. Big trades coming out right now. Violent as well with the nice Sunder keeping him alive. And Malrina's just respawned in all of this. Going to be able to get on top of Mikey. RMN there as though. Does get the cancel. Always in the fantastic position. Maybe they're going to turn. Mikey getting low. Poking on towards the TB. Maybe he can try and get rid of the Aegis. Instead blinks away. And GH, fortunately, is just too damn slow. And I think eventually we'll get ran down here.
Give him the blood grenade, GH.
28-minute blood grenade, too strong. But yeah, that looked so close. Really, really was down to the wire. But just that quick snatch of the Aegis coming out from Violent.
I'd say that's pretty important for a Legion commander, though, right? You want to make sure that you're getting into that level 18 as quickly as possible. So something like a Roche kill plus, I think they got 1, maybe 2 cleanups after the fact, and a taunt as well.
Okay.
That mischance is really starting to come into effect.
It is. It actually stops him from getting the dual victory at the end of the day. Okay, Mikey also dead. Opera's coming through from Marine, but these right clicks coming out from Yuma just tear the Primal to pieces. And now Violent, he's in danger, has to run away. But Yuma's BKB ran out and made the very wise decision to just turn around, not risk it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a lineup that just wants to stay in melee range and continue to right-click people. But if they're feared away, that's obviously going to be a much harder prospect.
It is indeed. Well, Yuma, his smoke breaks.
Melreen.
Pops into Melreen, but neither one wants to make the jump. Playing very, very carefully. They do back off.
They just want to play around their vision, both teams. Who's going to be the one to go in first?
Just a quick poke, jump forwards with the immediate blink dagger backwards. It drags Melreen miles out position with the Rupture. What an amazing combo that is. Violent as well, standing his ground. He does have the Sunday. He's going to drop it onto his
picked
own
Hellscream.
teammate. He took that down. Yuma has to run away. His RMN got deleted as well. And it looks like the immediate call from Nigma Galaxy is just to run away. It's an absolute disaster situation. MC, an ambitious TP. Not going to work. It's GH. His TP's on cooldown. That's just it.
Just clearing some wards while he still can. I believe that's a gem on the deck that Melreen picks up as well. So huge teamfight win for Nemiga. Look at all that damage that the TB's able to do. They've got heroes that rely heavily on it. The TB, the Death Prophet, very useful targets to have.
Yeah, I mean, this is a horrible combo, yeah. Taunt into Rupture, you just drag him to his death.
They want to be able to find these quick pickoffs, but they just haven't been able to land them just yet. Or GH might have to give his life up for this one. But, I mean, he's keeping himself up in net worth while...
Okay. That's a fine target as well. You don't mind removing that. You know, it's what he gets for not leveling tag team, right? Oh, but GH, he still gets found! Oh dear, okay. Wrong place, wrong time. Does just stun, very nice.
Cheeky.
Very, very good.
I mean, okay, well, a kill into mind control is absolutely worth it. I mean, he is dead for full 70 seconds. I was about to say I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen Nemiga make something more out of this Aegis.
10 seconds though until MC respawns. Then we'll see if they can make some sort of counter players. Mortimer's kisses. Just to force them back. I want to keep these barracks alive for as long as possible, but they're not really that deterred, Nemiga. So who's going to commit to the fight first? Violent! Ooh, very ambitious charge forwards. Does
nice
still have the apes, obviously it's not too bad. Wow, MC, he respawns and immediately gets put back into the grave again. Does not last long at all. And now the fight can really get kicked off with Yuma trying to stand his ground, but look at this damage! Way too much. That's a full set of barracks gone. You're missing your LC, your BKBs are on cooldown.
They're just getting some mischance onto them as well. Can't state enough of how well RodjER is playing this game.
Yeah, it's so impactful. I think we were mentioning as well earlier on in the draft, like how many ways there are of killing the egg in these team fights. It's
hasn't died a single time to one.
Yeah, this is absolutely invincible right now. Jump on towards the TB. So they will be able to get the kill, but that's just the Aegis. He'll be coming back.
At least the Terror Wave available.
It's like you see Nemiga, they're not really deterred about, you know, falling back to get any other sort of item online or buy their time for the next Roche. They just want to get Mega secured. Smoked up, Violent straight on in with the meta off cooldown. MC's in with the jewel. Trying to focus it down,
we
but
go.
there's going to be the stone. He is fine. Hellscream gets pretty low, but even he will be able to escape with his life. And now it feels like it's all a downhill descent here for Nigma Galaxy as they've lost 2. Buyback on towards the Marcy. But is there any way to keep their buildings alive? The answer is no. Mega's secured. And it looks like tier 4 is the next thing on Nemiga's mind.
Should be pretty easy to be able to claim them. Refresher was finally used there by RodjER. Get that second use of the Supernova off to be able to protect them as they went for that Mega's push, and they've still got some duration left on this meta. The Terror Wave being used as well.
It's Mikey just gets ran down. So much damage. Yuma also on his own. Violent objective though, just hitting the tier 4s. Can the Bloodseeker at least kill the support? He cannot. All the buybacks being expended. This is really the Hail Mary play coming out from Nigma Galaxy to see if they can keep themselves alive in the second game. They will at least bring down Marine. They need a lot more than just
beefy.
That. Vazya will get caught. Can they find anybody else? If they can get this grab on towards Violent, it'd be absolutely massive. But he's able to disengage. The TP out from RodjER as well.
I mean, they can't get up there. They can't leave their base. He's the only one.
I mean, if he was the Huskar instead, maybe they could
He's
actually
trying
do
it. Oh, I don't think so, GH.
Oh, Mikey is hit. Oh, but it all depends if the rest of Nigma Galaxy can hold their base.
I don't think they can.
5. This is a hard ask. The Striking's alone, force an MC away, and the Ancient is exposed. Looks like maybe they're going to have to start TPing back as they've overseen. They're working beside that Roche a bit. There is going to be the Glyph trying to lay this out. RMN in deep. The egg will pop regardless. So much control. Yuma are trying desperately to just kill people. Maybe take down the Terrorblade. Finally, he gets controlled. They do actually kill him, but it doesn't even matter because the Ancient still gets destroyed. Too many people hitting it. And Nigma Galaxy push it to a third game.
It's been a story of drafts for mine. I mean, I call them do-nothing drafts. That, you know, they just sit back, they want to farm, but they don't actually do anything with the farm that they get in.
I think GH just got a little glimpse there of the Sphinx. They started pinging it out.
Glimpse, clever.
Yeah, that was intentional. Oh, MC though. He stepped out a little bit too far. Stormhammer into the root control. Vazya, obviously, with all those poison stacks racking up. So maybe they didn't see this play coming. You know, maybe it was actually completely.
You know, I think it's a little silly to pick the Darkseer that early into the draft just because there's so many options available to you. But a lot of people say that I speak to that. Oh, get a solo kill here, Mikey. You're
very
towers.
ambitious. He's just dead.
Tower. Okay, I mean, you got to go for the big plays.
Second Bloods, but Marine didn't actually get the credit. That was dire, so... I mean, could they maybe rely on a rotation from Mikey? You know, now he is level 7s. Quite a large power spike. Maybe he could try and find a kill onto that Viper.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think you're always very mindful of... Well, see ya, Yuma. You're very mindful of the potential for a rotation as well from Malrine in response to it, right? Like, Quap is a lane dominator, and yes, you've got a little bit more of that late-ish game potential now than you used to, but you are still one that wants to stay in the lane for as long as possible.
This is a small interesting change. I wonder why they even bother putting that in. Like, it just seems odd. Very odd.
When has Ice Frog ever used logic as part of his, you know, decision-making process?
Yeah. He just wants action. He just wants to make things new. That's all that matters. As we see Mikey just get ran down, 3 heroes on top of him. He will fall dead for 30 seconds as well.
You know, these are all items that just give you a ton of stats as well. So the transition to being a universal hero feels very natural, and it feels like you're actually just going to immediately get value out of it rather than just like a bonus, if that makes sense. It's like you're actively building towards it with your items.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh!
I thought he was going to hit the wall then, but he literally just glanced past it, like wrong angle of the camera, I guess. GH still does get caught. It looks like Violent trying to hunt for MC. I see other people diving past the tier 1. Meanwhile, there is going to be the black hole in the mid, trying to get this kill into Vazya, and he will get punished. Very nice kill to grab. Still MC's on a little wild goose chase right now, attempting to get himself away. A very short range vacuum. Won't make any difference. He will still fall. Lots of kills happening left, right, and center in this one. But did the Slark get kill participation in that?
He did. I think he hit him once.
because I'd have been sad if he didn't get anything at all. Meanwhile, so this will be a free grab on towards Hellscream.
Deny? Oh, nicely done, Melreen.
That's just added insult to injury right there. You think you're about to get a free kill, but no. Immediately denied. Although, they're still trying to push forward. Mikey has this arcade route, but Jesus, look at the burst damage coming up from Violent already. Absolutely dismantles the Quap. And now it's just going to be a this is quickly falling out of control for Nigma.
Oh no, they lose the Wisdom Rune as well.
Good amount of communication amongst the team. Like the Sven saying, I'm going to have my item here this amount of time. And yeah, just good transition from Vazya to not, you know, put himself out of it. Be able to join the rest of his team. Oh, cliffs himself there from Hellscream. There's also going to be the glimpse on towards the Pangolier with the short range vacuum. Malrine has also got the False Promise on top of him, but looks like they want to try and take this fight right now, or at least Hellscream offering up his body to let his teammates disengage. Malrine, though, he still actually ticks out too much damage. 3 people are dead already, and the show is not over. Jumping after one, Vazya TP's away. So Violent's also not going to get caught out. Just the 3 deaths.
Sometimes it's a bit buggy, but I could understand it if he hadn't. You know, he's just focused on farming right now. He's focused on getting into a lot of those aura items as quickly as possible, just to be able to assist his team.
Yeah. Find out which one it is. Glimpse thrown back onto Violent. GH still going to get ran down here. But at least not giving the kill credit away.
So many kills.
Yeah. Just like a lich, you know? It's so easy to secure kills, in quotation marks.
Oh, for sure.
But now, yeah, 3k gold lead for Nemiga. Just look how far ahead Violent is on that net worth chart. 4,000 gold ahead of second place right now. An absolute demon. And it's about to get even more, or is it? RMN, he's in with a fantastic black hole, making the space with the scream. Maybe they can get away.
Oh, what a launch.
Hellscream, what an absolute demon. Gets on top of it.
The pipe?
He dies too quickly, and the pipe keeps him alive. Mikey will be safe. Nice little play around there.
MC is playing so well.
Fantastic play. Violent popping the BKB to stand his ground. Has to just get rid of the illusions. Meanwhile, Yuma trying to do what he can, but he hasn't got his ulm anymore. And he's out of life. So it looked like a pretty hectic fight, but there's actually only 3 people to end up dying. And Nemiga still coming out on top there.
Is Viper saying, walk to me, give me the smoke? Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't work sometimes. I actually tested it out in demo mode, and I'm sure that's what he's laughing about. For whatever reason, sometimes when you walk towards the people...
Mikey? Nice pick off.
When the smoked person walks towards the unsmoked person, sometimes it doesn't proc.
Yeah, it's really struggling to find any space to get much action going here on the side of Nigma.
They've got a DD as well now on Melrine.
I don't know if they're thinking about jumping onto MC. Maybe not their primary target, but seeing if whoever else comes close instead, it looks like they're actually going to make the jump. This is a big bait. Who do they make the move on towards? Looks like it is going to be Mind Control, controlled up with the Roll of Thunder coming through Sonic Wave. It pushes him back into his teammate. That was not intentional. There is going to be the black hole controlling him up, at least Yuma jumps on in. But the AoE damage from the cleave does so much work that the Slug is pretty much dead already as soon as his ult was over. And 4 people gone. Absolute disaster fight for Nigma Galaxy. Yeah, especially now with an Aegis going to be into the hands of Malrine. Obviously, Sven not really the best carriers for it, so yeah. Definitely feels like they got that much power on their side as taking down the second tier 2. Still 2.5 minutes left on this Aegis. It might just go high ground right now. Got strength up in 6 seconds.
Even got a Blink Dagger, so he can stay well back. His positioning is already fantastic.
Oh, big initiation though onto Mind Control. Does he survive? There is going to be a fantastic usage of the...
Oh! This is that big 5-man.
The big, huge vacuum into the black hole. Controls everybody up. This is exactly what Nemiga needed to actually turn this one around. Or Nigma, sorry, the names are too damn confusing. And the respawn comes in from Malrine, but it makes no difference. It's getting control. There is going to be the False Promise. Re-engage from Violent. Doing tons of damage, but still the glimpse is there to push him back, and Malrine just knows he's dead. Or is he? He actually survives all of that somehow. And he escapes. I mean, he's closing in towards that AC at the very least, but what, he's about... still about 1,500 gold away, I'd say.
Yep.
So a bit of more time for Nigma maybe to get something else online. They're charging this own jungle. They spot Mikey, good silence. Do they have all the rest of the follow-up? Can he kick himself into the rest of the team? Good control there from Violet, but even still, the blink is there. Gets to disengage. BKB's to avoid everything. Hellscream's got his own BKB. He just wants to stand his ground right now, rolling between everybody. Spots literally everyone on the side of Nigma right now. They're all quite split. See which target to go for. Yuma getting involved, focusing down to Hellscream. But Malrine, he's so in there deep with this Rolling Thunder, doing a lot of work. There's going to be the black hole coming through.
It's a good combo.
Into the Scream, the wall is there, tons of work being done. But can they finish off these kills? Nemiga is so damn low, but they're still alive. MC trying to juke behind these trees. Malrine finds him, but no cancel.
RodjER accidentally just used the Fortune's End on himself, but he was there to be able to save the Sven with that false promise. It really feels like they're just running out of juice, and it's only going to get worse.
It is. It was so close as well, man. Like everyone was inches away from death. But the fact that they took out Yuma, like one of the main damage dealers, there was no one there to actually, apply that coup de grace and remove everybody out of the equation. Although, Vazya has been glimpsed back right now. Got the Rain of Fate on top of him, plus that Storm to his HP bar is actually going up, not down. He is okay right now. Another vacuum back, but he's like, stop wasting my time, let me go home. There's a little nosedive away. Then a re-engagement comes in for the rest of Nemiga, but the BKB comes off from Mikey. Allows him to get out alive. And now the call is to disengage. There is a glimpse. Hellscream with BKB. He is out.
That and repair kit. Ugh, get him out.
Heck, it was kind of fun.
They feel like they've made them retreat. They've made them use a bunch of BKBs, but look at Nemiga's positioning. He's behind the tower.
So they know it's coming off.
They know he doesn't have BKB.
Yeah, Hellscream's in deep. It looks like we'll be cool. Actually using the false promise onto him right now. Maybe trying to bait Nigma Galaxy into a more deeper, awkward fight, perhaps. As it looks like the Sven jumps into the background, focusing on some sports. RMN is gone. Vazya standing his ground. He's in the wall.
So tanky.
Taking a while to die, but eventually he does fall, and a very awkward pause. What is this?
The hero that made me...
we got a fight on hands, yeah. We'll cover this first. It looks like they changed target. They want the easy GH. I guess they saw he was separated. Immediately remove him from the equation. Yuma gets a TP out. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, I stunned him! Hellscream, he got the connection onto Mikey, cancelled his TP. What a read! It cost him his life, but 100% worth it. Oh, pushes him away with the harpoon coming through. Mikey, can he actually get himself out of this one? There's not much chase left in the tank.
Might be.
Yeah, he's out. Oh, TP though to cut him off. Marine.
Oh, cheeky.
They were trying to chase after him. Not much damage coming through this swashbuckle. Attempts a point-blank stun with the roll-up. DD's there, but there's Violent. Oh, Yuma! Oh, he does manage to get the DD. Very close. And he does have buyback for 8 seconds. Yeah, Roche is dead before he gets a chance to respawn. Well, maybe not actually. Yeah, they're taking their time. Not choosing to actually activate.
I like RodjER's positioning.
Oh, Yuma! He's in! Can he get the snatch though? It's on the floor. Vazya's the one who actually ends up getting it. And unfortunately, Yuma not able to pick up a single thing. Can they drop any sort of black holes into this pit to give Yuma a fighting chance?
Pushes him back into static.
Chance. As Yuma having to drive away for Hellscream. He keeps the chase, takes him down. There is going to be the black hole, but it's just control level to 1. It's not really achieving too much as everyone on the side of Nigma Galaxy is crumbling to pieces. And yet again, just Mikey to run away. So they've decided to back off a little bit. Vazya's back to trying to take this top set of barracks. Violent has to agree. Can't hit the buildings on his own. And they just take that one set of barracks as their little win, and they fall back. Still.
Better to be safe, sorry.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense in this one. Oh, but it's a fake back.
But it's a fake back.
Oh, this is good. They got good ward position as well.
Freebie.
Fine poor old GH. Oh, but there's no detection.
Please?
Someone comes on through. He actually changes target and destroys Yuma. What was that? The Slark disintegrates in second, has no buyback, and this could very well be the death throes here for Nigma Galaxy as they're without 2. 3 versus 5 situation. And maybe can get the kill onto Vazya, but he's the one who has the Aegis, so it makes no difference at all. He's going to come back into
false
this
promise
one.
as well.
But still, Nemiga, they're not just, committing for these tier 4s. They're letting Vazya hit it. Just let him do his thing. I mean, he's bringing them down pretty damn quickly on his own.
I mean, why not? He's got the AC, he's got the shard. He's got a connection onto the quad.
That's an immediate pick off. Does have the buyback at the very least there for Mikey, but even still, the throne is exposed, they have no glyph, it's on half HP, this could just be it. There's nothing they could do, and Nemiga, they're gonna take game number 3 in the whole series and push themselves through to the next phase of the tournament.
And Melrin gets the last laugh with the tips as well onto Mikey. A lot of people don't like calling it a reverse sweep in terms of, Nigma Galaxy. They were able to win that game number 1 fairly comfortably, we thought. But, games 2 and 3, it really felt like all Nemiga, especially game 2. That one was the one that I was feeling a lot more confident in them about.